These two are the Excel sheets that have already imported in Tableau. This weather updates contains the weather from year 2022 to 2033, and month name contains the name of the month and month ID. So I have joined these two tables. Here I have selected the month variable column from weather updates and month ID column from the month name, and combining it with the operator of equals to, which means month variable in weather updates equals to the month ID in the month name, which means 1 represents Jan and 12 represent December in weather updates. After this, I have created a chart which contains the maximum temperature per year. The x-axis represents the year from 2022 to 2033, and the y-axis represents the average temperature of that particular year. So in the Excel sheet, the maximum temperature for every day is given. So to calculate the maximum temperature per year, we are using the formula of sum of the maximum temperature by count of the maximum temperature. So here you can add an extra calculation tab and you can use that formula. So you can, after saving that formula, you can see that formula in this measure's name. So I have created average temperature year as the calculation name. So I have given that in the rows. So after giving this column and rows, you can find this chart here. Here you can find different charts and you can use any of the charts to represent your data. So I have used the line chart here. So the second one here is the maximum wind speed. So for the maximum wind speed, I have used this horizontal bars chart. Here you can see for every bar there is a different color. So here the least shaded color having the least value and the dark shaded color having the highest value. You can see here the values are ranging from 17.716 to 22.479. So the least shade having the value this and the dark shade having the value this. So I have used this chart to represent the maximum wind speed. And the third chart I have created is for the average gust speed. For that I have used this bar graph. So here also you can see for every bar there is a different color. So here it is the least shaded, so it is having the least value, and this is the dark shaded having the highest value. And here also the x-axis is of years from 2022 to 2033 and y-axis is the average gust speed. Here also I have used the formula because in the Excel sheet for every day they have given the value. So to get the value for every year you have to use the average of formula and give it to the row. And this chart is for minimum pressure, and this is the bubble chart. Here the bubble size represents the maximum the highest bubble size represents the maximum value and the least bubble size represents the least value. Here you can see there is no much difference between these bubbles because the difference between the highest and lowest value is very low. So you can find a very less difference between the size of these bubbles, and these labels I have given as years, and here also the least shaded color having the least value and the highest shaded color having the highest value. And so this is another table I have created, humidity. So here you can see these values are coming from weather updates, and these values are coming from the month name table, and these values are coming from weather updates. So I have already joined these two tables previously, so we can extract the value of humidity for each month. So I have done this here, and also I have given the color to this, which means the highest shade having the highest value and the least shade having the lowest value. The values are ranging from 60.69 to 83.85. So from this you can easily say that these winter months having the least humidity and these are the months having the highest humidity. And finally, this is the dashboard. Here I have dragged all these charts that I have created from here and uh, formatted it into a particular place. You can change the uh, place of these charts from one to another, and you can also format it in the way you want. And this is the title of this I have given. In this one also you can format it, the size, the color, and the border length, and whether you want it to be bold or to be normal. And so this is the final dashboard to share with someone to get useful insights from this.